What's up, you guys? Today I'm going to show you how to turn this image right here into this image right here. Okay. First thing we do is open up our layer, or our image, whatever. Make sure it's a pretty high resolution and a pretty good quality. And it's easiest if you start with a blank background that really contrasts what you're wearing. This one kind of does. Okay, so first thing, we got to do this fast. I got a time limit, and I don't like doing parts. You do Control J, duplicate the layer, and then you go Layer, New Adjustment Layer, Curves. Make a slight S curve to make it good contrast. That looks pretty good. Layer, New Adjustment Layer, and then gradient map. Click OK. Okay, this will make it black and white. Take the opacity down to about 30 or so. That looks about good. And this just desaturates it a little bit. Now you take and merge these layers together. Okay. Right. Now you can take and okay. Here's a fun part. Take the tolerance to about 20 or 25, use a magic wand tool and just cut this guy out. Cut him out. Oh, fuck my life. Okay, no, that's not good. Tolerance at 20. 20 works. I know 20 works. Okay, so take and cut this fucker out. Okay. Okay. Now, we got a little bit too much of the jacket right there. Oh, fuck me. Okay, that's good. Now we take, select, modify feather by 5 pixels, edit cut. Click the background, new layer, black. Gradient overlay. And take this white and make it purple. I like purple, I love purple. Purple's my favorite color. I'm sorry guys, I'm ranting a little bit about purple. Let's see. More bluey purple. That's a good purple. Take the opacity way down to about 50 or 5 or so. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now, he's got that. Alright, you click on him, make a new layer. Now we're going to color his hair in. So you take a brush and make sure it's pretty soft. Turn the hardest way down. Okay, now let's change his hair color a bit. Let's do red this time. I've done a lot of different colors. I've done this tutorial a lot of different times. And I always go over and hate doing parts. Okay, so we take and color his hair up. It doesn't matter if you go out of the lines, because you can always fix it later. Make sure you get pretty good about his face and stuff though, because I hate fixing it there. And then you take select pixels, Control Shift I, and edit cut. That looks pretty good, I guess. Okay, and then we can zoom in and finish it. Oh fuck you, Photoshop, can kiss my. Okay, so we take small brush this time. And we fill this in pretty good. Make it all look nice and neat. Okay. Okay, I'm back and I did a really bad job of this. Because I have kind of a time limit. And I just need to get this done. So, there, now it's got red hair. But it's way too bright. So we can play around with these blending options. I think that's what they're called. I can't remember. Oh, he's got like a silvery red hair. That looks pretty cool. Okay, now we take and we're gonna do his eyes now. and then you want to make sure you have a pretty soft hardness all the way down. Then take and make the brush the same size as the eye, and do this with both eyes, same layer. Okay, now we take and put this layer to color, and then eraser. I want to make sure it's an eraser. Fuck you. Okay. Okay, now you take and erase all this excess, because we don't need this excess. Okay, and that's looking pretty good. There. Now we take and make a new layer, and we're gonna make his eyeliner now, because apparently eyeliner is cool. I like eyeliner. I don't wear it. There's people who wear it. And we take a brush. Fuck you, I said brush. Okay. I'm sorry for all the cursing in these videos, but it's a bad habit. La-di-da, la-di-da. Okay, now filter, blur, motion blur. Let's make this not so big. There, okay. Duplicate layer, merge down, move down. We just really kind of just want the waterline part, so now we clean it up a bit and take the opacity down a bit. There. Now that should be enough so you can do the other eye. Okay. Now we take and make a brush. Make it a pretty big brush, a nice soft brush. Take the opacity to about 50 or so. Make the color white and just click to highlight his face up a bit. Now pretty much you just want to do the cheeks, the chin, and this is to make his face pretty pale. Okay, now you take and lower the opacity of this pretty far, and you can see what a difference this made. It made his face pretty pale. That looks pretty good. Okay. Now you have a pretty basic version. Okay, now you take a gradient, overlay his body, and change it to darken. And then take the opacity way down, and this is what it does. It just makes him look a bit darker. There, it's not really even noticeable, but it does make it look better. And that's a pretty basic emo-y scene effect. This is MSL Design. See ya.